Alright, so what we're going to do tonight is tear down the 488 fan engine out of a sled that I just scrapped. I'm going to take this engine and put in a 96 that has a good chassis and drive line. So this one's going to get rebuilt and put in the 96. That way I can get it done and sell it this winter. This engine's only got 1,269 miles on it, so not bad at all. Definitely running rich. Nice and nasty. So, it's missing all the bolts on this side. When I picked this sled up, it been sitting for quite a while. It started up in 3 pulls, so it sounded pretty healthy. But the sled was trashed because he caught a stump on the left front. Drove the trailing arm back, which buckled the tunnel, and so that was a mess. Battery's almost dead. Huh, no mouse nest. That's unusual. Every year it seems like I gotta take my covers off, clean out the damn mouse nest, because they seem to like to make a home in here. But yeah, That's right. Exhaust is standard. Wish they would make them all with one bolt instead of going standard and metric. Pain in the ass. It's a little tip if you guys ever have one sitting around in your shop for a bit and you throw some foam in the exhaust. You can do that in the intake as well, just to keep stink bugs or bugs or whatever from getting in there and not knowing and start it up and wreak havoc on your internals. So we all know how like they like to get in there. One thing I like about these old 488 fanners, so damn reliable. Not the fastest thing in the world, but when you just want to go out and have some fun, ride the trail, they're great sleds. A lot of people use them for ice fishing as well. Decent amount of power, really, for what they are. I think they're 56 horsepower or something like that. Not too bad. Like I said, it's not the fastest, but all right. Take a look up in. If you guys can see. A lot of carbon on that one. There might be damage on that one. May have ran it lean. Guess we'll find out soon enough, huh? Exhaust side off. Yeah, there was definitely a mouse in there at some point. Not anymore. So, let's see what the intake looks like. And flashlight's going dead. Yep, definitely have some scoring on the PTO side. Now, was it from the crank seal? I did not check it while I was running. See if maybe, ooh. That crank seal doesn't look the greatest. Well, let's pull head off here once, see what's going on in there.
They should have been here a long time ago.
And that line's dry. So, the oiler wasn't working either. Yeah, cylinder looks alright. But piston, on the other hand, is not. It's pretty bad. Seen a lot worse, but still. Yeah. Bad enough. At least it didn't take the cylinder out with it. I gotta check, see if that oiler's working. Yep, that one's got some oil in it. And this one did not. Get this top section here pulled off. This out of the way. That's better. I don't know how long this thing was sitting when he ended up, probably didn't clean the carbs either. One thing to look out for on these old Fujis, they tend to have cracks on the skirts. Usually right here, basically coming right up off the skirt. That's where they tend to crack. Used to play around with the 650s a lot. I still have a couple of them, but they were really known for having a split up or in on the skirt. So that's one place to check out. I don't see anything wrong with this one. Yeah, they look alright. Other than the one that's melted. So, I got one good piston. To replace the other one. Definitely hasn't many miles on it, that's for sure. So, get these pistons off. Alright. So, let's get this thing tore down. Magnet out of here. Feed the rubber in. Alright. See how much gas runs out of the crankcase. Yummy. Okay. other two are bigger. The PTO. And what I like to do is just put them on push them through a piece of cardboard or whatever. That way they go back in the same hole they came out of. It's just kind of a habit over the years of all the engines I've built. And it keeps them all together so they don't roll off the bench and get kicked under, you know. So, just something like that. A lot of gas running out of there. Now, with this, you have a shim sitting right here. You want to make sure you don't lose that. And then you can pull your oil pump gear out. Just try to keep all this together. Gear looks good. There's also a washer in here. You don't want to lose that either. I will put this on the pump. All that back there. All right. Alright. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of stuff laying in the bottom of the crankcase, but we'll clean it all up. I'll check the crank out, check the run out and all that on it. Yeah, crank seal doesn't look too bad, but this one here, yeah, that one is toast. Matter of fact, I see, just from pulling the seal off, it left those lines right here. That's the cracks in the seal lip. So it was definitely pulling air in. That's probably what melted the piston down. Oh well. I'm going to clean these up with a fine grit emery cloth. Make sure there's no burrs or any sharp edges. Otherwise it tears the new seals back up. Everything else seems fine. So, we'll clean everything up and check all the specs and go from there.